Last year, I had an idea for a meditation group. And this idea came about because I noticed that where I live in Los Angeles, I could not seem to find any meditation groups that centered Black women. And so I brought this idea to two of the most Zen people that I know, Asia and Dominique, and the three of us make up Black Women's Day of Meditation.
When Liz came to me with her idea about Black Women's Day of Meditation and starting this day for Black women to take time and slow down and meditate, I was an immediate and a resounding yes. I had recently become certified as a yoga instructor, and I found that I was oftentimes the only person who looked like me in the classes that I was taking, as well as the classes that I was teaching. There were often times when I would greet new students and they would ask me where the instructor was, and I was dumbfounded to explain to them, like, hey, that's me. I am I am the yoga instructor. And I really think it's important to normalize that African American women, Black women, need meditation. They need yoga. They need mindfulness techniques too.
When Liz called me and said, what if Black women around the world all meditated? How would the world look like? Because as women, we are the mothers, we are the teachers. We give and we birth things. And when she said that, I was so happy and I had to be a part of it. And then she told me about her friend Dominique, who was a yoga teacher and a mother and all these wonderful, beautiful things. And she explained to me that we will be three. And this unity, I am so grateful to be a part of. I immediately said yes because I saw what something like this could do for our community. And that's why we call it Black Women's Day of Meditation. Of course, not to exclude everyone, but women have been the last to be respected. They've been suppressed and oppressed. And we all know the deep pain that and suffering that people of color, African Americans, have gone through in this country.
Right now, there is a lot of unrest in this country, a lot of anger, and a lot of change happening, because change often only happens when people get angry enough, when people get uncomfortable enough to actually make it happen. It's really important to have people in the wellness space right now ready to be a kind of sanctuary to replenish those fighting for change, because the revolution is not a sprint, it's a marathon.
In the beginning of my journey as a wife and a mother, mindfulness and meditation weren't things that I knew about. And in my mind, I thought of it as being something that only affluent white women, had access to. And to find that it is something that's accessible and it is something that's helpful, I find it to be an important task of ours to share mindfulness and meditation with African American mothers, for wives, for Black children, because we are all under very stressful times and facing, social injustice and oppression, and we need ways of calming our minds and being able to deal with and fight for justice, which is our right.
My journey started 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I experienced homelessness. And I was questioning everything. One of my biggest questions was, why do I have to be pulled by pain instead of being pushed by love? I was at my breaking point. I found meditation, or meditation found me. So I kept meditating, and I kept going through transformative experiences, all internally. One time I was meditating, and I went out to run an errand, and I saw the earth. I saw trees that I had normally for months passed by without seeing. I saw them for the first time. I felt so connected. I felt so blessed that I gave it carbon dioxide and it gave me oxygen. I had a deep awareness and consciousness. And I saw the earth, which I see now as a very different thing that I am a part of.
When I decided to start meditating, I noticed that I became more patient, I became more kind, I became the person that I wanted to be. We do a lot of our meditations online. We do a live Instagram meditation on Fridays, and we also do a live Instagram meditation on Sundays. And these have been so helpful to me, as well as people in our community. We're kind of building an online following. No matter where we are at, we want people to know that you're always welcome there. Just because we reach out to Black people, just because we want us at the table, doesn't mean anybody is excluded. And I think that's a part of what being Black is. Black is the embodiment of all colors. And I'm proud to be a part of something that hopefully will change the world.
For me, meditation is about carving out moments in my busy day to reconnect my body with my breath. With kids in competitive sports, working, taking care of a household, it's very difficult, but meditation is really important, and I've seen the transformative power it can have over the body and over the mind. So it's really, for me, about finding those chunks of time when I can devote them to just slowing my mind down and reconnecting. So we are going to do a little seated yoga today. So finding a comfortable seat somewhere, allowing your feet to press into the floor. And just taking a nice full breath in, side out the mouth. Again, full breath in, side out the mouth. Taking a moment to drop your chin down towards your chest, stretching up the back of the neck. Allowing yourself to slowly breathe in and out through the nose right here. Your next inhale brings your head back to center, finding that nice neutral position. Taking a full breath in. On the exhale, dropping the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Letting that left shoulder really sink down. Taking a few breaths right here. Next inhale, bring the head back to center. Exhale, dropping left ear over to the left shoulder. Again, mindfully relaxing that right shoulder. Inhale, bring the head back to center, allowing your hands to hang down by your sides. And on your next inhale, inhaling those arms overhead and letting them bend at the elbows, grabbing opposite elbows here. On a full inhale, breathing in through the nose. Exhale, hinging at the rib cage, leaning over to the right. And the gaze can be forward or up toward the ceiling. One more breath. Inhaling, bring the body back to center. On the exhale, hinging from the rib cage, leaning over to the left. Again, your gaze can be forward or up to the ceiling. Breathing right here. Inhale, coming back to center. Relaxing those arms down. On the inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, releasing them down. Inhaling them up again. Exhale down. Next inhale again, bring those arms overhead. On our exhale, folding ourselves forward over our lap. Letting our head hang heavy, fingertips reaching down to the floor. And on our inhale, rolling ourselves back up. Bring your hands to rest at our lap. And taking a few flows of cat and cow to really release the spine. So on the inhale, bring the chest forward, gaze upward. On the exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin, making a C with that upper body. Again, inhaling forward of the chest, upward with the gaze. On the exhale, rounding the back and tucking the chin. Next inhale brings us back upright. Taking a nice full breath in here. Full breath out. Let's take that right ankle and cross it over the left knee. On the right hand to gently rest on the knee and taking a breath here. If it feels good for you, maybe you want to bring the chest forward towards that right calf. And you'll notice a little stretch in that right hip, honoring what feels best for your body here. Taking one more breath. Inhale, rounding the back, curling yourself back upright. Releasing that right foot back to the floor. Now as we're ready, switching to the opposite side, bring that left ankle to cross over the right knee. Bring the left hand to rest on the knee. Breathing in right here. Noticing what you're feeling in that left hip. And again, if it feels good for you, allowing the chest to melt forward towards that left calf. Breathing here. Inhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, bringing yourself back upright. Releasing that left foot back to the floor. Bring the palms to rest at the heart, thumbs pressing into that breastbone. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Namaste.
Every month, Black Women's Day of Meditation chooses a theme for our meditations. What we do is challenge our followers to incorporate this theme into their meditation. I wanted to share with you the meditation that we've chosen for July, elevation. We chose the theme of elevation because we feel like right now, Black voices are being elevated, and that is really exciting. And so with this meditation, I would like to invite you to join us. If you're not already seated, have a seat. Feel free to also lay down and get comfortable. Make sure that if you are seated and your legs are crossed, that your spine is relaxed, but also firm. Drop your shoulders, relax your neck. And if you want to stretch to the side, feel free to do that as well. You can place your hands on your knees. Rest them comfortably in whatever position is comfortable for you. And you can close your eyes or you can relax them. In this moment, I ask you to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose, as deep as you can go. Hold it for 1 moment and exhale out of your mouth. Okay, now we're going to do one more breath. Inhale as much as you can and hold it. And exhale out of your mouth. Good. Now allow yourself to focus on your breathing in and out. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breath. Is it fast? Is it slow? In this observation, understand that we're not judging our breath in this moment. We're allowing it to inhale in and out, taking our natural breathing pattern. As you're breathing in and out, I want you to imagine that when you inhale, that you're floating up, up, up. You're elevating into the sky. With each inhale, you float higher and higher until the earth becomes smaller and smaller. All of your problems, all of your fears, all of your stressors, small, so small, you can no longer see them. The peacefulness, the quiet, the stillness surrounds us. Fills us with gratitude. Let's take one deep breath. Inhaling in through our nose as much as we can, holding it, and exhaling out of our mouths. Now with each exhale, we're floating closer and closer to our planet, to our home. We get lower and lower to the earth. Now that we have re-entered Earth's atmosphere, we see our continent. Fields and trees. And we lower into ourselves, lowering gently into our bodies. Still breathing. I invite you to slowly open your eyes. Thank you for taking part in this meditation with me. Namaste. We invite you to follow us on social media and our website, www.blackwomensdayofmeditation.com, and to support the following nonprofit organizations. NationalBailout.org, a group committed to bailing out as many Black mamas as possible so they can spend time with their families. This is especially important with the current conditions in prisons being impacted by the coronavirus. YogaFoster.org, whose goal is to provide accessible, evidence-based tools for mindful well-being for every classroom, meeting kids and grown-ups exactly where they are. And CoachArt.org, a growing organization that offers free art and athletic lessons to chronically ill children and their siblings in Los Angeles, San Diego, and the San Francisco Bay Area. Go to our website to find out more about how you can support these organizations as well as contribute to our efforts to make meditation more accessible within the wellness community.
So we are mind, body, and spirit, and we are in unity, Black Women's Day of Meditation.